Hello everyone. Welcome back to the craziest corner of the internet, Zane Channel. Yes, I know I'm late. I apologize. But listen, I had very important reasons. The kind of reasons that would make even Batman jealous. Anyway, I'm here now, ready to dissect the latest episode because, oh boy, it was a plot twist roller coaster. So, who the heck is this Megatron wannabe and who's he working for? Are we talking about the Transformers or what? And the spy cameraman, did he survive or did we just witness his dramatic exit? Don't worry, I've got the scoop straight from domstudio. You'll get the juicy details right here. This episode was like a treasure chest full of goodies, references, Easter eggs, you name it. And I'll be your treasure hunter digging up all the hidden gems for you. But before we embark on this epic quest, do me a favor. Smash that like button like it's your annoying alarm clock on a Monday morning. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our wild adventures. Now, a quick shout out to my younger viewers. Hit that subscribe button and drop your name in the comments so I can give you a virtual high five. And to my seasoned viewers, hit that like button and share your thoughts. Unless you have a better idea, then definitely share that too. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's dive head first into this madness. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's get this show on the road. We first witnessed the Titans making their way toward the lab's main structure. Speaker Man rushed straight to the Titan Drillman after they noticed him. Despite Drillman's greetings and attempts to converse with him, Speaker Man became enraged and readied his weapons for battle, taking aim at Drillman and launching another assault. Considering that Speaker Man and Drillman have never before interacted, it appears that Speaker Man believes Drillman is an adversary. Since he battled Titan Cameraman, he ought to have been attacked by him. But Speaker's rage might have come from his decision to fight after learning that Drillman is an adversary after he got stronger. Additionally, we witnessed the debut of Speaker's new ability, though this one was already present in bloopers. I had thought that the series would also include this skill. But once Cameraman received word from headquarters that they could trust Drillman, who corroborated it, he decided it had gone too far and halted Speaker Man. We saw the scientist and Titan TV man after the Titans had settled down. They looked at each other like they did in classic westerns before they charged into battle. TV Man could hardly stand on his feet as the scientist launched his initial attack because of how strong the lasers were. However, as time passed, his core began to absorb more energy, allowing him to launch a strong counterattack with a laser that managed to fry the scientist's face. Since the scientist dislikes fighting by himself, help has come. However, TV Man eliminated them with a tiny black hole, a tactic he also employed against Drillman in episode 25. It's a really potent talent, and I'm curious as to why he doesn't utilize it more frequently to end the struggle with the scientist. Movies and anime frequently employ these kinds of power constraints on their characters in order to extend the plot. This is a crafty technique employed by all writers. As we can see, Cameraman has already arrived to save the day, but he runs into some mutants that he has previously defeated. It appears that the scientist has meticulously arranged every detail to ensure that nobody gets in the way of his battle. Additionally, one of the VIP restrooms has surfaced, and the guy is genuinely convinced he can harm the cameraman with his toy gun. I still believe he has the ability to harm the cameraman, even though it appears quite hilarious, so we should be prepared for any narrative twist. However, it appears like the cameraman is about to lose this war once more, much like the previous one. Speaker Man attempted to assist him, but when something dreadful materialized close to the base, he understood he needed to cope with the new foe. The cameraman still has the option to switch to a berserk mode at any time. During the teleport, he attempted to destroy the opponent, but it turned out to be a tough guy from the Lord of the Rings movies. This guy has a troll-like appearance and appears prepared to attack the castle. The fact that the brother recently visited the dentist and received beautiful braces is also hilarious. The ironic thing is that Speaker remained mute the entire time, but he broke into a bold smile when he realized Drillman was present as well, charging into battle alongside Daddy. The number 02 on this guy's neck is particularly noteworthy. While other elite restrooms have comparable numbers, they are not quite as bizarre as this guy. Billy's number is 10, whereas this mutant's is 2. Perhaps Billy and the troll are related in some way because both of them have a slight mental illness. What do these figures signify, though? Well, there are just the two choices. Generally speaking, it represents the character's strength relative to other characters of a same type. The strongest character is represented by a number, with 0 or 1 denoting the first person to be created. The additional restrooms didn't appear until after numbers 0 through 2 were constructed. Given that evolution has clearly avoided it, I could presume that this mutant was among the first to arise. However, it's not entirely clear-cut because, in my opinion, male 07 was the first elite restroom, and our estimations using these figures don't make much sense. We might find out more about it in the future. Furthermore, notice how enormous this mutant is. It surpasses Titan Drillman's size, which is difficult for me to fathom. We'll only witness the continuation of this conflict in the upcoming episode, so let's not dwell too much on the allusion to Godzilla and Kong, which I think you've all spotted. We are now in the peaceful country home of the spy cameraman, and the scene has changed. The brothers seem to sense something off even now, since a moment later, an unexpected visitor showed up and put pressure on him, asking why he wasn't fighting with the others. Megatron is actually simply acting foolish because he already knows everything. He looked around the house, and I knew that, as in horror flicks, he would gaze out the window at any moment. After a little moment of distance, he realizes the girl is here and begins attempting to apprehend her. She was about to die from his bullet, but she somehow avoided it. Then Spy saved the day. But what use is a small cameraman to such a monster? With a fiery query, Megatron questioned, why did he betray them? Cameraman appears to be saying, you don't understand, bro, based on his actions. You never know what to believe about people, and this girl is innocent. You ought to be merciful. However, Megatron said that he is emotionless. He began yapping that this is how it's always gone. One of us dies, and one of them survives. He added that Cameraman is only a project made to thwart another endeavor, and that he doesn't intend to murder him. He's probably talking about the G-Man Apocalypse project now, and he's becoming more and more insane by the moment. He's equally as stupid. Instead of going after the girl, he should get off his ass and head to the restroom lab to stop G-Man. I also considered another option. Just as Alpha used Drill Woman to control Titan Drillman, he could use the girl as a hostage to influence the commander if he truly wanted to halt the toilet project. However, he persisted in asserting that he was emotionless. Yet the cameraman informed him that the girl was feeling things, and he was almost asked why Megatron was acting in this way. Megatron expressed his hope that the cameraman would comprehend the importance of his mission, even though the cameraman didn't see it. Megatron even attempted to make a joke after that and began to lose his mind. Brother burst out laughing uncontrollably, even using the N-word. He broke his own pal. How many times have I warned you that this guy is going to reveal his wicked side and that he is not who he says he is? When it eventually did, the girl began to flee from him. Simultaneously, he destroyed everything in front of him with his machine gun. But all of a sudden, he got a notification saying that, despite the female being right next to him, there was no indication of any life. The episode came to an end there. Let's investigate what's happening. First of all, domstudio has confirmed that the spy cameraman is still alive. The girl is still alive, as you can see, so perhaps everything will work out. But why is that robot broken? Who does he work for? And how, when the girl was practically under his nose, did he manage to find her a billion miles away? To be honest, I don't know, and this doesn't make sense. However, domstudio stated in the video's description that he is being seen and controlled by someone else. It's obvious from those remarks that someone other than Daddy Pencilman is in charge of Megatron. In my analysis of episode 34, I mentioned that although this guy was acting independently, he had outside assistance in his mission to exterminate all mankind. But then, from whom are these messages coming? It's really clear. Alpha is always complaining about the Master. Why him, though, since this may be of interest to no one else? Currently in leadership of the restrooms is the commander, and he would not order Megatron to murder his daughter, about whom he knows nothing. He believes his daughter is dead, even though he knows her. If you use the SKIBIDI toilet from Duke Boom as a model, the other agents are defending people, and the agents were made to both defend people and eradicate the sickness caused by the SKIBIDI toilets. Since the Master doesn't care about anyone but wants to rule the entire Earth, this simply serves to benefit him. However, I fail to see why Megatron, who could locate her in this mansion a billion miles away, was unable to locate the girl who was directly in front of him. My assumption is that the master decided against killing her. He later discovered that he could use this girl to influence the commander, even though at first he was unaware that she was the commander's daughter. And then, plot twist, the master hijacked Megatron's tech and pulled a fast one on the radar, making it look like the girl was dead. Classic villain move, right? I mean, what's next? The master himself making a dramatic entrance or sending his minions to capture her? You bet. They'll probably use her to mess with Male 07's head. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see how this drama unfolds. Alright folks, that's a wrap for today's wild ride. If you enjoyed my over-the-top analysis, don't just sit there. Hit that like button like it owes you money. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future shenanigans. Keep your eyes peeled because episode 38 leaks are coming soon. And you know I'll be all over that like a detective on a donut. Until then, stay awesome and keep the comments coming.